Hello and welcome back to my Winter Warmers series. My name's Sim and in this episode I'm going to be making a delicious chili con carne. The chili recipe is really easy because it's all in one pot, so it's a really nice thing to do when you get home from work and you don't really have any time. Just start with a little bit of olive oil in the pan and some garlic and onion, which will kind of make your base. Now you want the onions to get a really lovely translucent colour, but you don't want them to brown necessarily before you put the meat in. So maybe just keep stirring it around, making sure that the heat is evenly distributed throughout the mix. Once the onions and the garlic have a bit of colour to them, but not too much, you want to add the meat in. You want the meat to get a really lovely brown colour, but it doesn't need to be cooked through because it's going to cook for quite a while in the tomato sauce we're going to make. So you just want to break it up and push it around the pan, get all of the other bits well mixed in. The mince has now got some colour. Doesn't look great at this stage, but once we add everything else in, it's going to look fantastic and taste fantastic too. So start with a bit of tomato puree, probably about 2 tablespoons worth. It'll give the sauce colour, but also gives it a really nice flavour. Just try and coat as much as you can in this. And then to that, add some kidney beans. Now, traditionally, kidney beans weren't used in chili, but I think they add a really lovely dimension to it. So now, everything else gets added in to this one pot wonder, which is why it's one of my favourites. So I'm putting in chocolate now. This is dark chocolate though, I'm using 85%, but you can use 75%, but I think as long as it's dark, because you don't want it to be too sweet and too sickly. That'll just melt in. On top of that, the chilli, which is probably the star ingredient. Now this depends how hot you like it. I like it quite spicy, so I tend to use about 2 teaspoons worth of the chilli, but you can use more or less. Give that a good stir and try and coat everything in the chilli and the tomato paste. And then another store cupboard essential, a couple of shakes of Worcester sauce. And for a full ingredients list, just look at the description box for this recipe. Now for the beef stock. And you can use any beef stock, a ready-made one. If you have any left over that you keep at home, then you can use that. It just gives it a really rich taste. Makes it feel really indulgent. Between this and the chocolate, it's going to blow your socks off in a good way. This may sound a bit strange, but we're going to put some tomato ketchup in. Again, it's to add a little bit of sweetness in there. Just a few squeezes. A pinch of salt. And you're done. It's ready to simmer for about 30 minutes or so. The chili's been left for about 30 minutes now and it's all come together and is looking really glossy and lovely. I've also just boiled up some rice. I use brown rice because I just really like the consistency of it. To go alongside that, I've made a quick guacamole as well. I literally just mashed up an avocado, add a squeeze of lime in there and a pinch of rock salt. I like to put it all together in one bowl because I think the flavours go so nicely together. So I've got some chilli going on top of the rice. The lime and avocado goes in next to that. Then some sour cream as well, which is a really fresh little accompaniment. And you can't have chili without a good bit of cheese on top. If you like this recipe and you'd like to see more from the series, please just click the subscribe button, and I hope to see you again for another one soon.